Yesterday we had the small block 100 championship won by Jimmy Horton. We'll be telling you about that throughout the afternoon, bringing to a close the 1985 racing season. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome each and every one of you here. And at this time, we open the racing program with the playing of our national anthem. The drivers drove for their starting positions in the heats, just like after they qualified, they'll draw for their starting spots in the 200-lap Skoal Bandits event. Down the back they go. Remember, 6 cars to qualify. Here the first qualifying heat race. Stan Plonsky, the 73 winner here at the rear of the field. Here they come. Here they go now. Here they go. Number 1, here they go. Down the back they go, and that number 69 is a small block now. That's one of our sportsman cars here, the number 69. Here they come through now. Scott Candy on as they come out down the front. Here they go, J8 coming up on them now. The number 2 corner they go to move down the back. And here they go, Kenny Whitmer out in front, number 89. Scott Candy in the small block in second spot. Doing a job out there. They both finish short short on the 4th corner. Here they go. They move out. They move down the back. Getting down the back, Jade trying to move under him. Matt Slawinski. Stan Plonsky trying to work his way through the pack. Get up there at 6th spot as they move through now the 3 corner. Here they come. The angle through now. Coming out down the front. Down the back now. Here they come to number 3 corner. They run up. Plonsky trying to move through the pack now. Trying to get up there. Here they come down the front. Getting through. Out the number 1 corner they go. Down the front. Getting in that number 2. Moving in. Here they go. Through that number 1 they go. Stan the man. Stan the man starting to move down the back now. He gets up behind Scott Kenya. Car stopping up here in the 1st corner. Looks like Art Luntini. Pulling to a stop over there between the 1st and 2nd corner. Jay Aiken alongside of Kenny Whitmer. Matt Slawinski in the M14 on the inside. 6 cars to qualify. All right, with 4 laps down, here they come. First qualifying heat race here at the Speedway. Here they go, Jimmy Whitmer now. Jumping out to get to the 1 corner now. We'll run a short closing racks. There they go. Out of the 2 corner, they got to move down the back. Kenny Whitmer in the lead. They get down the back. J8, number 400, Stan the man on the inside, and number 74. Moved up in a 3rd spot, getting by Matt Slawinski. And they both go here in the 4th corner. Quick laps, 20 and 87 100 being tied by Kenny Whitmer, 20.8, and they move through 108 miles per hour, moving out down the front. All right, they move through number 2 corner to go, the angle out the move down the back. Here they will stand the man. Moving up there in the second spot. Now chasing, trying to reel in Kenny Whitmer here in the fourth corner. A little further back, down the back they go. And Stan Plotski moving a little bit closer to Kenny Whitmer, getting to the short shoulder in the fourth corner. Here they go now. Still on the move. At the angle of out, the ball through. Chip Slocum trying to move up on the inside of Scott Kania, the number 69. Moving down the back, through the number 3 corner. Here they come. They move to the short shoulder into the fourth corner, getting out. Down the front. Checkered flag will be coming out next time around. Here they come. Number 89, finishing second, Stan Plotski, the 74, Jay Ayton, crossing in third spot in the 400, Mark Plummer in the MA22 and fourth, Matt Slawinski in fifth spot, and the sixth place qualifier was Freddie Orchard Jr. in car number 25. In car number 76, Steve Swanda, who's going to the rear of the field, has just been informed. Okay, so starting up in that spot, Todd Nyheiser in car number 65. Todd Nyheiser in the number 65. Then next in line, in car number 1, picked up that Coca-Cola sponsorship there, Elvin Felty. Elvin Felty in car number 1. Rick Ween is in the 17W. They move out of the number 2 corner and start down the back. Rich Henkel, a modified split champion here in car number 56. Then is John Katzenstein in the 11A. Frank Cozy, big winner here through the years in car number 44. Rusty Marion in car number 51. Carl Fryer in car 4, and Larry Taylor in the 51M. Here they go to get to the number 1 corner now. Moving them out, J.R. Krause. They move on the number 2 corner to go. The angle them out, the move down the back. Here they go. Down the back stretch they go in the number 3 corner. Jimmy Horton battling for the lead. As they move out, J.R. Krause holds them on till they come through. Jimmy Horton right there. Out Michael Chuck in third as they move through. Here they come now down the front. Elvin Felty spins the number 1. Oh, nice little job there. Rusty Marion spinning the number 51 to prevent from hitting Elvin Felty. Back in the A, just returned to racing this season after being away for 6 years. One of the most exciting drivers for the many, many years of racing. Retired from the business, came back and get in the old field with Flemington Speedway once again. Here they come now, through in the fourth corner, out down the front. Number 1 corner to go. The angle there, they get through the number 1 corner now. Out number 2 from the angle out to move down the back. Jimmy Horton out in front. Carl Fryer, John Wolf on the outside. Horton on the move. Horton takes them in as they move through. J.R. Krause right there. Todd Nyheiser. As they move through. Here they come. In the number 1 corner they go. They get through line number 1. Here the short shoot they go. Elvin Felty coming back in corner number 1. They come to the corner after move back, coming down the back stretch. Here they go in the number 3 corner. Moving them out. Jimmy Horton continuing where he left off here. Yesterday on the move. Moves them in. As they move through. Here they come. In the number 1 corner they go. They get through that number 1 on the short shoot. Out the number 2 corner. Todd Nyheiser, number 65. Out the number 2 they go. The angular mount to move down the back. Getting him number 3 corner. Jimmy Horton still laying it down. Moving them out. Here they go. Through that number 1 corner they they go. Here they come through the short chute. Here goes number 1. Here they go. Here goes number 1. Bumps into the back, the car flyer, that number 2 corner. Now then they go now, down the back to number 3 corner. Here they come, moving up for the short shoot out now, down the front, coming out. Here they come now, to the short shoot. Out they go, down the back. Moving on there, throw back number 3 corner. They come out for the short shoot, still on the move. Coming in around now, they come out down the front. In this number 1. In hard they go. Through that number 1 corner they go. They're right up high through out the short shoot they go. Moving out corner and they go now. Down the back to move. In that number 3 corner. Here they come. Jimmy Horton still on the move. Getting the signal from Harry D. As they move out of the 4th. That's right there. Ball fire. Going to man through that number 1. Down the back they go. They get a number 1 corner. Here they come through the short shoot. Here they come. They go around. Coming in, getting a signal with 2 laps to go. Here back number 1. Through number 1 corner to go. They get through up out to number 2. They angle him out to move down the back. Jimmy Horton way out in front. Jimmy Horton here. Jimmy Horton way out in front. Bringing it through. Here they come through the short shoot now. Bringing them out. They move down the front. Here number 2 corner. White flag lap. Kobe trying to move in. Through that number 1 corner. Kobe trying to get by Michael Chuck to the short shoot. Here they move them down the back. Here that number 3 corner. Here they come. Getting through that number 1 corner now, staying on there. They come now down the front. Jimmy Horton in for the win. The second modified qualifier. J.R. Krauts in second in the 8J. Todd Nyheiser third in the 65. Fourth in 4th spot went to the Carnival Tour qualifier. 5th spot, the number 1, Elvin Felty, and qualifying in 6th, Al Michaelchuk in the A. There you have your 6 qualifiers. In 6th. Dave Bodine in the 114. Then on the outside of the 4th row, 8th starting spot, a driver who won the 200-lap National Dirt Track Championship back in 1979, Roger Marino from Staten Island. Ray Bateman Jr. is in the active 1. Mike Corcoran in the number 357. They moved out. Tom Hager, 3-time feature event winner this year in car 43. Joe Apgar in the 2A. Carl Reynolds in car 3D. Carl Reynolds in the 3D. Jumping all over the place. They get out of the 1 corner to go through. Carl Reynolds in the 3D. Bill McCarthy in the number 726 as they move down the back. But the yellow will be coming out. Here they come, coming out, down the front of the ball. Well, they're going hard, they're moving through. Roger Marino in the L car, moving them up. They come out, they move down the back. Here they go, Johnny Kay in 2nd spot as they move down to number 1 corner. Here they go, Bob Holt in car number 88, moving out the short shoot. Doug Osborne gets high along the outside boards. Carl Reynolds moving up to the number 3. Number 3 corner to go, the angle up. Oh, big spin out back there. They all get by. They move out. Here come now. left over there. Looks like Roger Marino on the L car alongside. Joe Apgar in the 2A. Okay, picking up the action on the charge lap. They move him out, coming out down the front. Here they go, number 1 corner to go, they move him out, they move down the back. Here they go. Tom Hager, big Tom Hager on the move, they move him out down the back, number 3 corner. Here they go. Tom Hager, here they go, move to the short chute, angling him out, now they move down the front. Trying to work the L car throws, it brings it up on the outside of the number 3 corner there, and they move through the short chute. Here they go, they get to the short chute out of number 2, they move down the back now. 21 seconds flat. If they move them out, they get down the back, getting number 3 corner. Carl Reynolds is moving up nicely, he's in second spot in the 3D. Second, Carl Reynolds in the 3D. What a battle there between Bob Hoke and Roger Lorino. Hoke in for the 3rd spot. Lorino in for 4th in the L car. 5th spot went to Ray Bateman in the active one. 6th, Ty Constantino in the 8C. Constantino did very well here qualifying. He hasn't had that car out in in memory of his very, very close friend and business partner, Richie Evans, who was fatally injured last week at Martinsville Speedway. Billy Osmond and Richie owned a little ski lodge up in New York and carrying that number 61. Have to go. Down the back they go now. Number 3, corner now, picking it up inside, outside, bringing it to the short shoot in the 4th corner. Here they come, on the move. Whoa, coming around. Schneider just about moved the 4 cars involved. All right, down the back in position behind Ken Carberry. As they pick it up in the number 3 corner, over on the short shoot. Here they come, ready for this green flag as they come down the flag. Here they go, and they'll through the number 1 corner to go. They get through the short shoot. Again, the battle of the number 2 corner to go. They go down the back now. Getting down the back stretch into that number 3 corner. Ken Carberry still on the lead. Picking it up. Dale George moving up in the number 52. And that's over the 2nd spot. Short shoot out the number 2 corner of the road and move down the back. Moving in quickly is Billy Dubovik in the dollar side, moving it up in the 1st spot on the inside of Dale George here in the 4th corner. Here they go, getting the real car, getting sideways, hit by Archie Myers. Schneider goes into it. Schneider and also the number 28, Art Kenny. 4 cars, Daggett is over there. The number 98, Bob Daggett. Archie Myers in the 111, and then Frankie Schneider had no place to go. And the 28. Wreckers, please, all wreckers over there today between the 1st and 2nd corner. They're out of action for the day. They've got a white down front axle and a lot of bent radius rods. Just don't have the parts to put that car back together. Looks like they're done for the afternoon. Back to you. Okay, Joe, just in time here to pick up the action for the green flag as they move through in the 4th corner, move out down the flag. Well, they go now. Del George right there. Carberry, Kenny Carberry in back of him. Picking it up. Out they go. Down the back now. Billy Dubovik back in 4th spot, trying to move in. They've got a car getting up along the fence in the 2nd corner and bring out the yellow. A right rear flat tire on Kelly's car, the number 31, and it looks like Bob Daggett in the 2nd corner. So we'll need a wrecker to the 2nd corner immediately, please. Stan. Great souvenir to take home commemorating this year's racing spectacular. That's a Skoal Bandits 200 t-shirts. Here they come down for the green now. Into the 1 corner. And Dale George still on the move, getting up high in there. Carberry, that's over in 2nd spot. Danny Crompton, number 20, to get out of the back. Billy Dubovik in the dollar side. Vitaccio next to line as they move out of the number 3 corner. Billy Dubovik now moved up in the 3rd spot, bringing him out down the front. Here they go now. Through that corner they go now. Through the short shoot into the 4th corner. They come out. They both down the front. Here they go. Whoa, bouncing along. Dan Cornell in the go car, bouncing along the outside. outside boards between the third and fourth corner. Also the number 42, Chad Ulrich, he was kind of spinning wildly coming out of the number 3 corner to the inside. So we'll need we need Pouch as the 1985 point champion. Ken Johnson qualified through the 9:21 race, and Tom Carberry the 10:5. George still on the move. Okay, we completed 5 laps, coming up on 6 now. They move forward. Billy Dubovich tries to wheel in Dale George between the third and fourth corner. Short out of the number 2 corner, the angle of out, they move down the back. Billy Dubovich trying to set up Dale George in that number 3 corner as he's right up on his bumper, applying the pressure as they roll through at the top. Well, the action up front, a real battle for the lead. Dale George holding off Dubovich, but not by much here. Here they go, they get through that number 1 corner to go. Carberry and Danny Carter battling it out too. In that number 2 corner, they move them out down the back. A battle still going on for the lead. Dubovich a little closer now, going to try the outside, watch him go to the inside. As they come out here down the front, here's the inside move as Dubovich brings him down. Whoa, and he can't quite make it. Billy Dubovich can't quite make it. Getting through to the short shoot. They go out of the number 2 corner. They go. The ankle of the mouth. The ball down the back. In the number 3 corner. On the move. Going in once again. Coming up here. Down the front with the checkered flag ready. George and the number 52 taking the 4th qualifying heat race. Billy Dubovich in for that 2nd place finish. Ken Carberry, the number 23, 3rd. Then it was Danny Klockner, the 20G. 5th spot went to the 77 of Pete Latanzio. And in 6th, the 98 of Rick Holden. Frank Cozy, number 44, has 8 career wins here, modified wins. Right, Chip Slocum jumping out, number 96. Slocum wants this one now. Still forced to go to the rear of the field, number 96, going through the consolation event as they move down the back. Keep in mind, only 4 cars to qualify. 4 to qualify. They're moving through the number 3 corner. Here they come, the angle out, moving down the front. Jockeying for positions right now, back as far as Scott Kania in a qualified spot. Rich Hinkle riding in 5th position. Scott Kania, number 69, in 4th spot. He'll be come through down the front. Down the back. Chip Slocum running much better now in the content he did in his heat race. They did some work on that car as he moves the floor down the front. Number 1 corner to go. Frank Cozy a little further back. Number 1 they go to the short shoot out of number 2. Down the back stretch. Richie go back in 5th. Moving him out down the back. Rick Ween in the 7th. 17 next in line, and Jim McAnally. There's the chipper leading away in that number 1 corner. Here they go, Frank Cozy right behind him. Going for hard, like an angle up. Down the back they go. Scott Keeney keeping the 69 there in 4th spot with 4 cars to qualify. Still ticking off these laps. Slowly in the 3rd corner. Jim McAnally moving slowly over there. Jim McAnally slowing down between the 3rd and 4th corner as he brings them out. Number 56. Seven laps complete. Here they come, looking for the green flag. They come out as they go down the flag. Oh, Frank Cozy gets by Slocum. Slocum coming after him again. In the number 2 corner, Slocum up on the inside, Cozy on the outside. They go down the back. Cozy pulling it on the restart there. They get to the number 3 corner, bringing it forward to the 4th corner. They go back around side by side. Slocum coming back on him again. Slocum can't quite make it. In that number 1 corner they go. Getting into the short shootout, number 2, hanging about the ball down the back. They'll be coming around now. Down the back in that number 3 corner, coming in for the white flag. White flag coming out on Cozy and Slocum at the field as they come down the front. Still leading away. Slocum can't quite get to him as they come through now. Coming out down the front. Here's the finish. Well, what a finish there. Slocum almost stealing that consolation win away, but not quite. With Frank Cozy in for the win of the number 44, followed by Slocum, then the 51M of Larry Taylor. And in 4th spot, the 17W of Rick Ween. One of the alternates would be the 56 in 5th spot for Rich Hinkle. Jimmy Horton finished in 4th. John Kozak was 5th. Gerald Chamberlain finished in 6th spot. Here they come out down the front. Crossed up there and getting through, but the X car, that new car by Ray Woodall, he's been in and out of the pits, obviously having some problems with that car. Well, there's a lot of action, a lot of touching going in that number 1 corner. Back to the original restart now. Here they go, getting through the number 1 corner. On the inside, that's fine. Brings him out, the ball down the back, and number 3 corner to go, getting it hard. Osmond trying to get out of that traffic there. Osmond's had some bad luck in that traffic. He goes through the inside now, and Osmond in second place. He goes out down the front. Number 1 corner to go to get to the short shoot out, number 2. The angle him out. Osmond trying to get by Joe Apgar down the back. He pulls up on the inside. Goes in hard. Okay, clear sailing now for Billy O. As he brings it through. Oh, corner, the fence hard over there. Fred Kelly. Joe Kelly, that was. Joe Kelly going in hard, really bouncing off. And then the number 42, Chad Ulrich, Ulrich's moving. He just spun kind of into the fence, backed into it with the rear end bumper. But we definitely need record service over there. Maybe even 2 records for Joe Kelly. To the start, the ball over the green, here they come through, and here they come. Here they go, Billy Hartman now. Out they go down the back now, Hartman giving the lead to get in the back of the number 3 corner. Here they come through now, the 11A, Johnny K, still on the move, they go in that number 1 corner. Slowly Apgar up high along the outside wall. Osmond runs him down the back in the number 3 corner. Coming up, Johnny K. He's starting to throw out a lot of smoke here as Johnny K. as he comes down the front. Dave Bodine in second spot. In number 114. Bill McCarthy next in line, coming up now, coming out of the 4th corner, they're coming down the front. Here they go, through that number 1 corner now. Through the short shoot they go, they angle about, they move down the back stretch they go, here they come now, through, down the front, Billy O right there, Dave Bodine behind him. Osmond still on the ball, takes him out of the number 2 corner down the back into number 3. A battle going on. Apgar Myers there, coming out of the number 2 corner down the back, and Doug Oswald a little further back in number 29. Bill McCarthy coming by. Here they come down the front. Mike Beer. Well, Archie Myers hits the inside wall. And there it goes, looping it out, down the front. Here it comes, still on the move, through the corner. Okay, getting into Larry B with 2 laps to go. Oh, we better have Mike Beer spinning up here. Okay, Mike Beer and Joe Apgar. Oh, here comes Osmond now, and he's going to just take this back up through the middle. Okay. Thread that needle between the 2 cars. Bill McCarthy, Doug Oswald, next in line, rounding out the top 4.
4 cars, the cars for one.
Archie Myers on the wrecker up there in the 4th corner. So move out of the 4th corner, here they come down the front. Here they go, moving to the battle for a qualified spot between Doug Oswald and Joe Apgar. Right now, Doug Oswald moves to number 29. Oswald, if they're moving forward, they come now down the front. they go now into that number 3 corner. Coming through, David Dine to 114. Hartman just kind of running along there, holding that spot as he comes out down the front. All right, we've now completed the field for the Skoal Bandits 200 with Billy Osmond winning the consolation, the second consolation, finishing second spot, the 114, Dave Bedine. Third, Bill McCarthy in the 726, and coming in fourth, the number 29 of Doug Oswald. Joe Amcar in the 2A would be an alternate. All the people from Skoal Bandits here, Steve Vespia, the regional promotional manager, and Rich Janney, the divisional manager, Dave Saboka, the regional event coordinator, and Rich Rafaco, the consumer marketing representative, Tom LaRusso, the national events coordinator, and the Skoal Bandits, Donna and Christine. And here they are, Donna and Christine. Lenny Simons. Lenny Salmons had an award too, the Hard Luck award here to be given from Area Auto Racing News. Here's Palm's Bob Corpenny, and Lenny's representing Area Auto Racing News, and Linda, I believe. We're going to shake the box up here, the numbers, and then the Bandits, the Skoal Bandits, will spread them out on the car, correct? Okay, right ahead. And the Hard Luck driver for today, by vote of Area Auto Racing News, is Art Lenteni. Art Lenteni here, hosting with Miss Area Auto Racing News, Linda. There you are. Tough day for you, Artie, and tough day yesterday too. All right.
First down to 89.
All right, first down on the draw. We're going to go by the winners of the heat races here across first. Car number 89, Kenny Wismer, one of the regular competitors here each and every Saturday night. Okay, Ken, the numbers at the bottom of the Skoal Bandits can there, and we have number 9, ninth starting spot for Kenny Wismer. Turn it the other way, you got a 6 there. Okay. 42 numbers to draw from here. Representing the Flemington Speedway, one of the guaranteed starters from Flemington, Ken Johnson, car number 64, Ken Johnson. '24th starting spot for Ken Johnson in car number 64. Now, every driver really looking for a banner weekend here. He did it yesterday. He won the 100 small block. Jimmy Horton, car number 85. Won his 5th career win here yesterday, the number 85. Third starting spot for Jimmy Horton.
That's it, right? Jimmy! Jimmy!
Oh. Representing the Canandaigua Speedway, watch out for this guy, perhaps one of the, definitely one of the winningest small block and modified drivers in the Northeast this year, and what a season he has had. Will you welcome, please, the driver of car number 9, Bob McCready, Flemington. Bob McCready pulls 5th starting spot. Good starting spot for Bob McCready. Now out for the draw, car number 43. Had a tough day yesterday. He won his heat race for the small block event and then was unable to start the feature event. He had some mechanical problems. Tom Hager, car number 43. 31st starting spot for Big Tom Hager. Representing Cayuga County, very popular driver here at Flemington whenever he comes down this way, the 27 of Danny Johnson. Danny Johnson. 27J. Starting spot for Danny Johnson, outside at 9th row. All right, now, car number 52, and that's Mr. Del George out for the draw. Del George, a little veteran drivers here at Flemington through the years. Always turning in a great performance, and 13th starting spot for Mr. Del George. Representing the US 13 Speedway. Car number 19, hasn't been here in a year or so, Harold Bunting. '37th starting spot, way back there in the field for Harold Bunting. There's a driver who won the 200-lap National Dirt Track Championship back in 1973. Car number 74, Stan the Man Plotsky. '35th starting spot for Stan the Man. Representing the Fonda Speedway. I'll just give his number and you can give your reaction. The number's 12A. Jumpin' Jack Johnson. 38th starting spot for Jack Johnson. All right, he's a driver did a fine job putting the 8 Junior to starting field. We're talking about Art Kraus. Art Kraus in the 8 Junior. He pulled number 1. Number 1 starting spot for Art Kraus. 8 Junior's the number. Representing the Tri-Track Series, one of the regular competitors here at Flemington every Saturday night, and he won the 200-lap National Dirt Track Championship event back in 1977. Fritz Epbright, car number 6, representing the Tri-Track Series. 34th starting spot for Fritz Epbright. Now out for the draw, the 3D, and that's Carl Reynolds out for the draw. Okay, Carl? '15th starting spot for Carl Reynolds, the number 3D. Another representative from Flemington, two-time winner of this 200-lap National Dirt Track Championship, and he won 12 feature events in 1985 here and became the 1985 modified champion, Billy the Kid Pouch. And there's the Schaefer beer sign right up there in the stands for you, Billy. 28th starting spot for Billy Pouch. And the dollar sign. The dollar sign, Billy Dulovic. Here he is right here. Billy Dulovic putting the dollar sign. And you'd like to see those dollars at the end there at the checkered flag. And Billy draws 25th starting spot. 25th starting spot for Billy Dulovic. Representing the Ransomville Speedway, a former winner here in 1983, Alan Johnson out for the draw. 33rd starting spot for Alan Johnson. And driving the number 400, that's Jay Ayton. Jay Ayton in the number 400. Is Jay here? '39th starting spot for Jay Ayton. Representing the Rolling Wheels Speedway, car number 28, needs no introduction here, of course, Brett Ahern. Brett Ahern, here's the champ, the Syracuse champ. 33rd starting spot for Brett Ahern. Driving car number 65, that's Todd Nyheiser. Todd Nyheiser in the number 65. 12th starting spot outside, 6th row for Todd Nyheiser in the number 65. Representing the Albany-Saratoga Speedway, car number 61, C.D. Cavill. CD finished second yesterday in the 100 small block, and CD pulls 36th starting position. And Bob Hoke, car number 88, Bob Hoke, H-O-K-E, out for the draw. Running out of Skoal Bandit. Outside pole. Second starting spot for Bob Hoke. So we have Krause and Hoke occupying that front row. Now, car number 23, driven by Ken Carberry. Ken Carberry. Starting spot. Good starting spot for Ken Carberry outside 5th row in car number 23. From Georgetown Speedway, driving car number 30, that's Bobby Wilkins. Bobby Wilkins, up from the state of Delaware, driving car number 30. 19th starting spot for Bobby Wilkins, representing Georgetown. Now, the MA22, that's driven by Mark Plummer. Drove here yesterday in the small block race. Mark Plummer out for the draw and pulls 27th starting spot. Mark Plummer in the MA22. Representing the New York State Fairgrounds, seems kind of odd saying this because he races every Saturday night here at Flemington and one of the big winners through the years. We're talking about Kenny Brand in car number 24, representing New York State Fairgrounds. Winning that Labor Day Championship race up there, and that's a guaranteed starting spot. Kenny pulls 17th starting position, 17th starting spot for Ken Brand. Car number 4, driven by Carl Pryor. Carl has the shortest distance to go here of all the drivers, no question about that. Just across the street, about the length of a football field or so up the street. And Carl draws 20th starting spot, outside 10th row for car number 4, Carl Pryor.
Freddie Bright.
Representing Mod Car, 25B is the number. Freddie Brightbill had an exceptional year, great year with Mod Car. Freddie draws 26th starting spot. 26th starting spot for Freddie Brightbill. Here's the winner back in 1979, driving the L car here today, Roger Lorino from Staten Island. Roger Lorino. 7th starting spot for Roger Lorino in the L car. All right, another representative for Flemington driving the 99C, Tom Carberry. Tom Carberry. Tom led yesterday in that small block race for 55 laps on and off throughout the race and draws 32nd starting spot. In the 20G out for the draw, that's Danny Klockner. Danny Klockner driving the 20G. Good pick. 6th starting spot, Danny Klockner in the 20G. Representing the Nazareth Speedway, and he's the champion, modified champion in Nazareth 1985, Jake Collis. 112, Jake Collis, Nazareth champ, out for the draw. '40th starting spot, way back there for Jake Collis. Matt Slewinski next, driving the M14. Matt, one of the drivers who raced late models here, moved right up through into the modified ranks. Matt, 22nd starting spot for Matt Slewinski. The number is M14. Representing the Bridgeport Speedway, the number is 125. 125, Doug Hoffman. Really one of the big winners through the years. Here's Doug out for the draw. Fourth starting spot for Doug Hoffman, outside second row. Driving car number 1 here today, Elvin Felty, sporting those Coca-Cola colors here today. Veteran driver, Elvin. Elvin's going to look him over close. He's going to walk around the other side of the car and pick a good number, and he's got it. 21st starting spot for Elvin Felty, car number 1. Representing the Delaware State Fairgrounds, car number 14, Bob Turecki. Bob Turecki. Here's Bob here. 29th starting spot on the draw for Bob Turecki. And Ray Bateman driving the Active 1. Very active with that car today, putting it in the starting lineup. Active 1. Yeah! 41st starting spot for Ray Bateman in the Active 1. Now, bringing the great international flavor here to the Flemington Speedway, representing the Autodrome Drummond Speedway up in Quebec, Canada. Traveled for 9 hours to get here. Here he is. Will you welcome Marcel LaFrance. 14th starting spot for Marcel LaFrance. Car number 15. That's the Hammer there. And Peter Latanzio in car number 77, a guy who started in the rookie division here back in April and stayed with it and qualified the number 77 nicely in the big 200. 16th starting spot for Pete Latanzio in the number 77. And driving car number 25, Freddie Orchard Jr. Orchards, once again, with their Orchard Radiator Glass Shop up in Morristown, supporting the 200. 30th starting spot for Freddie Orchard Jr. outside 15th row. Driving now the A Junior. Here's one of the popular drivers ever to run here and other tracks. Out of retirement after 6 years, Al Michaelchuk in the A Junior. 11th starting spot. 11th starting spot for Al Michaelchuk. Driving the 8C, Ty Constantino, who we understand just kind of fired up that engine for the first time in about 14 months, brought it here today and put it in the field. And 42nd starting spot for Ty Constantino.
Like the moss got it.
Driving car number 98, Rick Holden. You got one there, Rick. 8th starting spot, outside 4th row for Rick Holden. All right, all drivers now return to their cars, please, back to the cars. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from the Jimmy Horton t-shirts and hats for sale at the race trailer after the races. We have a blue Chevy Nova parked near the first turn. Must be moved immediately. This is an emergency. Well, 50 starters are going down the back behind the Skoal Bandits pacer. Now, this will be the wave lap.
Couple of attitudes. On lap 77.
Yeah.
Miller's Tavern. Certificates to 10th and last place.
Up to the way.
And
Hey, come on, next time where you go.
$40 to 9th place.
Here they come out of the fourth corner now. Get together and wave these drivers down the front straightaway through the number 1 corner through between the first and second, and you pick it up over in the third turn too as they come by. Here they are, the wave lap for the finest field of modifieds in the East Coast as they move down into number 1. Here they are, J.R. Kraus taking them in on the outside, Bob Holt. Right, that's it. Pick it up through the number 1 corner. Here they come to the one between the first and second now. As they move between the first and second corner. Behind the Skoal Bandits pacer. In the number 2, they come down the back. Now it's your turn over there, number 3. In the third corner. Let them see as they come down. First car coming in will be the Skoal Bandits pacer. Right behind that front row, J.R. Kraus, Bob Holt, Jimmy Horton in the 85. Then Doug Hoffman alongside of them. Here they are now. Going into the number 3 corner. Bob McCready, barefoot Bob McCready. There in the 5th starting spot in car number 9. Danny Proctor alongside of him. Here they come in between the short chute now. Coming around, starter Harry D. Looking them over as they move out. Harry D. giving them the signal. Few more contingencies. Rich Taylor, $10 on lap number 77. $10 on lap number 77. Miller time. Miller's Tavern. 10th and last place, one of the sponsors. That's Miller's Tavern, 10th and last place. And also in memory of Chuck Carberry, $40 for 9th place. $40 for 9th place. Here they come through now. In number 1 corner, they come down the front. Green is out. Jimmy Horton goes the leading car number 85. Horton lead. Bob McCready moves up into second place. McCready moves up and 9 up into second place. Looking for the short ship in the fourth corner. Come angling out down the front. Jimmy Horton in the lead. Bob over there is car upside down is car number 64. That's Johnson. The number 1 is there. Elvin Feldy in the Elvin Feldy, the red number 1. Ken Johnson upside down. But it looks like Johnson's out of the car. And also involved underneath of Ken Johnson is the dollar sign, and that would be Billy Dubovin. So 3 cars involved there. Car number 1, there may be others involved that perhaps careened off to the inside apron, and visibility at this point will not allow us to identify them. As you can see, no laps have been completed. The only car that did not make it back out is that of Ken Johnson. Joe Mazza, do you have something for us, Joe? Quickly. Never mind, here they come now. Through into the 4th corner down the front. Here they go. Through number 1 corner to go. The angle, yeah. Through number 2 they go. Jimmy Horton. There they come out. J.R. Krause. Down the back they go. Jimmy Horton coming back on Krause again, holding it up. Tom McCready coming up on the inside. Will McCready getting a little bit sideways. Through they go. They straighten it up. A couple of cars are sideways. They come out down the front. Number 1 they go. Flying in and they go. Along the short shoot. The angle out. Number 2 corner down the back. Krause out in front. Still J.R. Krause right there. Jimmy Horton riding in second spot as they kick off another lap here in the 4th corner. Number 1 they go. Bob Holt trying to come around the outside. Bob McCready riding in 3rd spot. The angle in. They dive in hard. Out the number 2 corner they go. Through the number 1 out down the back of the number 2. Still J.R. Krause. Horton comes up on the inside. Jimmy Horton on the inside. Krause on the outside. Horton has the lead. Horton has the lead as they come down the front. Still coming in hard, trying to get through that heavy traffic in the middle of the pack as they move them in into number 1 corner. Along the short shoot out to number 2. Hanging them out. Here they come now. Through once again, Jimmy Horton in the lead. Still on the move, getting through that back stretch into number 3 corner. Coming out strong now. For the short shoot. And again, here they come out. Horton right there. Bob McCready in second in car number 9. Roger Loreno trying to maneuver through the short shoot out of the number 2 corner to come down the front. Now, through the corner they go now. In hard, Bob McCready right there. Bob McCready moves up into 2nd spot, getting him up down the back straightaway. One of lap shorter cars in this number 1 now. J.R. Krause moving slowly against the outside between the 3rd and 4th corner. As he brings it in here, the angle into this number 1 corner. Coming up 7 laps complete. Okay, this next lap worth $100. Sponsored by the Modified Country USA Novelty Stand, and Jimmy Horton going to collect that one as he brings it out through. Here they come now. Through the number 1 corner. J.R. Krause back out as they move down the back of the number 3 corner. Jimmy Horton now. Through the short shoot they go into the 4th corner. The angle them out. Bob McCready after Horton here on the front as they come down into the number 1 corner. Number 1, Roger Loreno in the L car. Still on the move. John Hoffman entering out of the back. He's in 4th spot. In that number 3 corner. And Loreno trying to get by Bob McCready here as they come down the front. they move through the number 1 corner. They go on a short shoot out of number 2. They move, they get down the back. Still on the move in this 200 lap. Skoal Bandits. Here they come. Marina way up high. Whoa, car off field over there. Car number 88, Bob Hope, loses a wheel. Bob Hope in number 88 losing a wheel over there. Going into that number 3 corner. Coming out now, Bob McCready has lost a lap there. Still working on McCready's car. You can see the steam coming up from the engine. Also, Al Michaelchuk lost a lap in the A car. There they go now. That number 3 corner coming up on lap number 17 as they move out now down the front. There they go. Through the 1 corner they go. Jimmy Horton right there. Doug Hoffman in the 125. Roger Lorino trying to get by Horton on the outside to get out of back. Lorino's the leader. Roger Lorino goes around Jimmy Horton. Way up high on the fence, and he pulls it off as they come down the front. In number 1 they go. Roger Lorino now taking off the laps. They move down the back of number 3. Jimmy Horton trying to hold off Doug Hoffman in the 125. Del George right in there, and then Kenny Brandon in the 24 as they move out down the front. Sponsored by the Van Eiderstein Speed and Sports Center. Roger Lorino grabs that lead there as they move them out. Here they go. Through that number 1 corner now. Here they go. Out down the back. Still in the lead. Roger Lorino. Through the number 1 corner now. Under number 2. They go down the back. Lorino up high. Taking that away from him. He won the Van Eiderstein $100. Van Eiderstein Speed Shop. Still in the lead, picking it up. They come down to the L car. The L car of Roger Lorino as he takes it in hard. On the move, they take it in at number 1. On the move, coming through a lot of traffic here. As Kenny Brent goes underneath the Doug Hoffman in that number 1 corner. Brent right there. Hoffman comes back on the inside. Brent straightens it up. What a battle that is there. On the move, bringing it out. Todd Nyheiser pulling in at 65. Also the A of J.R. Krause. LeBron still out there in the number 15. He runs slowly through that number 2 car. C.D. Cavill in the back there trying to get through. Going by in that number 1 they go. Trying to move the 0 up on the inside, the outside as he comes down the number 2 corner down the back. Lap number 27. We're coming up here. Thielemann Enterprises of Warren. Back down is J.R. Krause here in the number 1 corner. Warren right there. Brent trying to move it around. Roger Lorino still in the Roger Marino moving him up in the L car right here. Looks like the 20. They're coming up now. Lap number 30. The 30th lap is a $100 lap coming up. And that's Dealman Enterprises. Dealman Enterprises, 100 as they roll them in. Staying right up there in contention 2 in the number 125. Getting ready now for the charge lap. It brings them out down the front. Here they come. Here they go on the inside. Kenny Brent goes by Jimmy Hort. So Kenny Brent goes by. Woo, on the inside, Elvin Feldy comes around, but he keeps it going. Here they go. Bob McCready is back out there too. Right down the front they come. The dollar sign here, Dubovik up against the outside fence. Jimmy Horton couldn't quite hold it, losing it to Lorino, and then getting by Horton with Kenny Brent making a move here in the front, in the first corner. Here they come to the restart now, out down the front, Brent on the move. Lorino alongside him, coming out down the front. And Brent right there now. And John Hoffman moving number 125 up. Okay, and they go through number 1 corner to go. Down the back they go. The new leader, Kenny Brent here. As we come around now through the short shootout, they come Roger Reno back in second. Well, here on the front, J.R. Krause and Fritz Embright. Also the Tangio here. And the number 17, Rick Ween. So J.R. Krause in the 8, Fritz Embright in car number 6, Peter Tangio in the 77, and Rick Ween in the 17 involved here. They're leaving up room to the field to go those tail through. George in the number 52 riding in 4th spot, and in 5th position, Jimmy Horton. Okay, still a lot of cars down the back now, and moving slowly here, it looks like Collins.
Scotty, get to the breaker pass, let's go.
Hey, you better be good or else Todd's gonna give it to you. There, yep, right down.
Jake Collins in the 112. Jake Collins in the 112, they get out the back. Here they come out down the back of the moving number 1 corner. Jordan Hoffman goes up. Gets ahead of Roger Reno. Through that number 1 corner. We're going in hard. Plotky up there. They come number 2 corner to go down the back. Jack Johnson having his bumps too. Jack Johnson going to pull in. Jack Johnson in the pitch. Now on the ball throw. Here's Kenny Brand picking up another 4th corner down the front. Coming in right rear flat tire on Stan Plotky. Right rear flat tire on Stan Plotky's car. Coming into the pits, a little pit work there. Here they come through that number 1 now. Through the number 1 corner, they go out to number 2 down the back. Right number 30 pulling in now. Pulling them out, there they go now. Down the pit Flemington Speedway. Coming back out of here on the front. Going quickly through number 2, corner to go, the angle out, the move down the back on number 3. Down quickly they go now, through that number 3 corner. Up here, 48 coming up now as we get down number 1 corner. 49 coming up with number 50. Coming up with DeBarrow Masonary out of Flemington. DeBarrow Masonary out of Flemington still leading as he comes up this next lap around. They move it out down the front. Here they come. Still moving in. Ran on the ball around the outside up there. They bring them down. Here they come down the back. Ken Brett taking that 50th lap. DeBarrow Masonary taking that one there. Moving them out down the back now. Second spot. Getting out of the number 3 corner. Here they come. A lot of hot action out there now. They're down the back. Doug Hoffman about straight away back. Going in that number 1 corner to go. Getting through. Here they come out down the front. Traffic all bunched up there. They hang them out down the front. Here they go between cars. 20 pounds on the move. Here's Shea Premier. On heavy getting down the back to number 3. Trying to move up to the front. 32 pounds in car number 5. 2 corner to go to move down the back, getting into that number 3. Palmer Creed back down on the inside. He's many laps down though. Trying to pick up the action over here. He brings him through out down the 4th corner. Marcel LaFrance in there. Coming out of his corner to come now, down the front. 6 laps complete into this 200. Here they come, still on the move. Down to number 1 they go. Getting through, that number 1 they go now. Getting up high, out of number 2 corner to go. The angle about, they move down the back stretch into that number 3. Moving in, down they go through that number 3 corner now. We'll pick up the action on heavy, trying to get through around the outside. Still on the move. They keep it out down the front in that number 1 corner. Still in they go, through around the outside, they move now. Through that number 1, they go into number 2 corner, going here down the back. 57 laps coming up on lap 60. Full rift sand and gravel at Belvedere, spontaneous one. Couple of cars there. One car stopping up in the front. We're in a back behind him. 49 laps complete. Fence crew here in the front. Fence crew. Fence crew on the front stretch here. Coming up on lap 60. The foul ripped sand and gravel out of Belvedere. Peter Tangio winning very high, tearing up the boards here. Fence crew on the front here. Laps, every driver, Ken Brand is picking up the lap money here. Okay, ready for that charge lap. Kenny Brand taking it down now into that number 3 corner. Kenny Brand, who won 2 feature events this year here, bringing them out down the front. Crane is out. In that number 1 corner, Doug Hoffman, CD, Cavell right there, Del George running in, and Jimmy Horton back there in 5th spot, into number 85. So there they go down the back. It's Brand, it's Hoffman, it's Coville, it's Del George, it's Jimmy Horton. Bringing it through the short chute now to the 4th corner down the back. Johnson, the 1983 winner. He's on the move too. Alan Johnson in car number 55. All moving up to the pack. Here they come. There they go. They get in number 1 corner down through in the inside, the outside. Out they go down the back. Now moving up. Alan Johnson moving up. Danny Johnson moving up. Billy Osborne moving up. Billy Pounce moving up. As they come through now. They come down the front. Through they go. Out the number 2 corner they go down the back. In this number 1 they go now. Through they go. Through the short chute they go. Out down the back they go now. Coming up. Lap number 68 coming up. Here they come down the front. Still on the move, getting to the short chute. Here they come out down the back, kicking off lap number 69. Here they move. Here they come. Program Dynamics lap. If he brings it through, on the move, bringing it through half down the front. Kenny Brand. Still riding along here. Here they go, Ken Brand with another one. Leading lap 70, Program Dynamics lap. We're moving out through in this number 1 corner. Whoa, getting a bye up there on the outside fence. The mandatory pit stops coming up now. Anytime that they want to make this pit stop after lap 70, it's up to the driver and the crew. 71 laps complete. On the restart, they move. Doug Hoffman taking him in. Through the short chute, they go out of the 2 corner. They go the angle out the move down the back. Still on the chase now. Here they come down the back. He's back out again. Brand moving slowly over there. Coming up on lap 80 now. Lap 80 would be the Charles Schaefer Sons Chemicals out of Elizabeth. They're on the move. They go in hard in that number 1 corner. Pressing them through. Out of the number 2, they go down the back stretch into number 3. Here they go now. Lap money going to a different driver, that's for certain. As they move them up through. Here's the action coming up here now. Doug Hoffman going in. The line right there. Rolling about in this number 1 corner. Yellow out. 7 laps complete, but the yellow's out there. All right, and everything we pass on the unofficial. The leader would be number 55, Alan Johnson. Second spot would be the 20 as they move out down the front. Here they come. Zero is down the line as they move through on the number 2 corner. They come out number 2 and they start down the back. Okay, through the pack they go. Here they come. Del George back down as they move out down the front. Fred Hearn right there in that number 1 corner, trying to jump to the inside. As they move into the number 1 corner, they go down the back. Okay, as they move down the back, Fred Hearn would be in second spot. Billy Pouch would be in third, and car number 5 as they come out down the front. Sons, Charles Shepard Sons Chemicals, out of Elizabeth. They move them out. Charles Shepard Sons in that number 1 corner they go. They're moving them through now. Here they come now, moving them out. Down the back stretch they go into number 3. Alan Johnson, the leader. Up here, Dave Badine, the 114 in the fence up top here. Johnson, the 1983 winner, taking him down the back now, ready for this charge lap. Alan Johnson picking up the Charles Shepard Sons Chemicals 100 laps for leading as they come out. The green is on. Here they go through that number 1 corner they go. Alan Johnson there, trying to get up on the inside and down the back they go now. Right, heading toward lap number 90 as they move out. That's the lap in memory of Chuck Corberry. That's a $100 lap. They bring him out down the front. Through that number 1 they go, run a short shoot out of number 2. Down number 2 they go down the back stretch into number 3 corner. Alan Johnson stretching out lead a little bit, but Billy Pouch is coming on through that number 3 corner. Here they come down the front. Billy Hartman on the outside. Pulling them through the short shoot out of the number 2 corner. They go, they get down the back into the number 3. Okay, down they go. What a battle. What a battle for second and third over there. Coming around the outside. Billy Powell's trying to make a move on the outside. Now comes to the inside. He brings him out down the front. Hartman closing the door on it. They get through that short shoot. They go. Out of the number 2 corner they go and down the back. Coming up this next lap in memory of Chuck Corberry, and still on the lead. Here they come now. Coming up for the 90th lap, Alan Johnson. Alan Johnson taking that lap, moving in, down the front. Still opening that gap, bringing them out down the front. Here they are. Racking up those $10 laps is Alan Johnson. Fred Hearn second. Couch back in third. A lot of action getting in that number 1 corner now. The left short shoot out number 2 and down the back. Johnson hanging on that inside lane. They move them through, coming out. Still trying to make the ball. Getting through that short shoot, they go out the number 2 corner. Down the back stretch they go. Billy Osmond at the 0 is a lap down. Billy O is a lap down up there. They move in. Billy Pound starts to move in on Fred Hearn out of that number 2 corner. Whoa, going in wildly in the number 1 corner. Alvin Feldy pretty wildly over there, and in there is C.D. Cavill. He's the number 61. 95 laps, 5 laps to go to reach the halfway mark here. Still on the move, bringing it down. Here they come out of this 4th corner. Okay, here's your leader coming down the front now. All right, punching it up now, down the back. Here they go, number 3 corner. 99 laps complete as they come through. Number 3 corner coming into the charge lap. Here they come out down the front. Green is out. Alan Johnson still in the lead. He's moving out down the back now. Into that number 3 corner. Alan Johnson, whoa, bunched up a little bit over there. A couple of cars getting in trouble in the second turn. Del George in the second corner getting in trouble there. Del George, one of the drivers in the lead lap, but he's pulling away under his own power. George is spinning over there, not getting into the fence.
And damage to the dollar sign. Tarecki's out with a no-handling car. We'll keep you up to date as much as possible. Back to you, Bill.
Okay, Joe, with a monumental job there, keeping track of all these cars pulling in and out of the pits. Here they go, number 1 corner on down, number 2 corner, they go the angle out the road down the back. Danny Johnson at 27. Up there, too, as they come out down the back through the number 3 corner. Alan Johnson still hanging on to the lead as they get through number 3. Here they come through the short shoot into the 4th and down the front. Show car, bringing them out. Here they come down the front. All the action up here in the 4th corner. The count goes up there in the 3rd spot as he brings him through. Through the corner, Billy Osmond stopping right here on the front. Billy Osmond, this will bring out another yellow with Billy O stopping right here in front of the stands, coasting to a stop. In car number 20, right there behind him, and Billy the Kid Couch trying to put the pressure on Brett Hearn. Vader from Canada, Marcel Lupont, still out there, who won 13 races up in Canada in 1985. Here they come now, through into the fourth corner down the front. Back in fourth spot, Jimmy Horton riding in fifth, taking him down the back through that number 3 corner. Here they come, what a race up front there. Not much of a lead for Alan Johnson as he brings him down. Alan Johnson with that club 10 up there in the first turn, still racking up the point money, the lap money here, $10 per lap and $100 for those ending in zeros to bring you down the front. Reynolds trying to run back through Pearl. As they bring them out, they get down the back, heading into that number 3. Tough job trying to close it in. Red Herd closing in on Alan Johnson, no question about it up here. Slowly down the back in that number 3 corner. Rolling over perhaps to make a pit stop. A right rear flat tire on number 52. Right rear flat tire on Del George. There they go, number 1 corner, they go up along the short chute, number 2, they go down the back. In that number 1 corner they go. Here they come through. Down the front. Through the short chute and the fourth corner they come down the front stretch. In the action up here. Still hot and heavy. Bringing them out of this fourth corner. Coming in. Second and third is quite a battle. Brett Earn and Billy the Kid Crouch still battling it out through that number 1 corner. They get through the short chute out the number 2, down the back stretch into number 3. All kind of action once again up here in this fourth corner. Here they go, going in hard, going in hard. Here they come now. Through this number 1 corner. Running still out there in the number 19. Still on the move here down the front. Starting up in a turning now. They move out down the back. Alan Johnson. Slower cars right there. Trying to follow through is Brett Earn. They're all bunched up, getting around the outside. Alan Johnson and Brett Earn as they move out here down the front. In number 1 they go now. Getting through around the outside, up out of the number 2. Down the back stretch to go to number 3. Alan Johnson still showing the way. Coming up to lap 120, but Flemington Caterers on this lap, and they move them through. Out they go down the back. Alan Johnson still on the road. Alan Johnson still racking them up here on these laps through. Here they come down the front. Alan Johnson right there. Lap 121. Hopping back up there, here they go, through this number 2 corner they go. Still on the move, look at the action up here. All bunched up in this number 1. C.D. Cavill in a tight battle there with Chip Slope up through the number 1 corner. Through that number 1, Billy the Kid unable to cut down that distance between himself and Alan Johnson. They reach a lot of cars. They're going to bunch up pretty soon. A lot of cars here, a lot of traffic in front of Alan Johnson. All these blue flags coming in. Alan Johnson, Brett Earn, trying to get through the traffic. Johnson has trouble getting through here in the first turn. The action up here in the front. Brett Hurd trying to take the lead away from him as they move back toward that number one. Out of number one they go, out of number two they go, down the back. A lot of action here. Alan Johnson tries the inside. Brett Hurd there, coming through. Now trying to move through as they get to the number one corner up out of number two. They stay tightly bunched here in the number one. Ooh, Alan Johnson can't quite make it. Getting through that number one. Chip Slocum going in. They go around, yellow out. Doug Hoffman stopped up here. Really going in up here in the number 125 against the outside middle guardrail, and it's tight now. Jimmy Horton in fourth spot at the number 85, Frank Cozy in fifth unofficially in car number 44.
Don't play with your car. Don't play with your car.
In the running position, not the top five in the racetrack, the top five running have all made their pit stops. Here they come through now, fourth corner they come down the front. In the number one corner, getting through the short shoot out the number two, the angle out, Jimmy Horton extra line, and over them out. Coming up now, this is another 100 on lap, and it's Nick's used auto and truck parts. As he brings it around, it's still going to be Alan Johnson here. Alan Johnson continuing on the lead. Getting through the short shoot, they go out of number two, corner the angle up the move down the back stretch into number three. Down they go hard now. Once again, Brett Hurd coming back in on Alan Johnson, but ever so slowly. In the meantime, here they come out down the front. C.D. Cavill trying to slow up as the yellow comes out once again. Another yellow. Chip Slocum, yellow out for Chip Slocum, who's fun. Chip Slocum over there being weighed past the pace car because Slocum was not lapped by the leaders. He's way past the pace car over there. So here they go once again, back as they are. Once again, Brett Hurd trying to figure out how he can get by Alan Johnson on one of these charge laps here. Joe Mazza. Joe Mazza, a trackside. Joe? Okay, here they come. Joe Mazza unable to make that report. Not enough time. Here they come. Well, still playing away through that number one corner to go. Getting on the short shoot, number two corner to go down the back. Alan Johnson still in command. Brett Hurd right there. Danny Johnson trying to get by Billy the Kid Pouch as they move through into the fourth corner. Much of a lead. It's still anybody's race over there. They get through the short shoot into the fourth corner, down the front. getting a lot harder is Jimmy Horton. Horton starting to reel in Danny Johnson now. He's working on the front. Here we come now down the front. Chip Slocum again on the back. Chip Slocum came around back there. 137 laps. Coming up on lap 40. Next lap around at 140th lap. Sponsored by Speed Boys Auto Parts. And it looks like it's going to be another big payday here for Alan Johnson as far as lap money is concerned. As they come out down the front. Still on the nose of overthrow. Now that number 2 corner to go down the back. A lot of action. Alan Johnson has a lot of automobile out there this evening, no question about it. Here they come. Pulling it in hard to the short shoot out number 2 corner. They go the angle of number 2 corner to get down the back. Then they get to number 3. Into number 3 corner. Coming up on this number 3 corner on the short shoot. And it's a tight one all the way. Coming through and out down the front. Corner to go, they get out of number 2, they get down the back, then they get to number 3. A lot of action getting to number 3 corner, Jimmy Horton. Nestled in behind in 4th spot as he brings them out down the front. Jimmy Horton getting by Danny Johnson as they get out of that number 2 corner, they move down the back, getting into that number 3. Still on the battle, coming up now, the 114 of Dave Bodine here. Put a lap on him. Marcel LaFrance, still in the action, coming up. Alan Johnson trying the inside here, Bodine on the outside as they come out down the front. Number 1 corner. Leader coming around the outside as they all get through. Well, back out under the yellow flag conditions here. Here he is, the leader, Alan Johnson. Brett Hurd in second. Billy the Kid Downs riding in third. Jimmy Horton, 4th right there. And the 44, Frank Cozy. Sponsors that lap out of Brereton. Tony Fuel Competition Engines, the 150th lap. Danny Johnson back out, removed the hood. Could be an overheating problem. Johnson didn't make it in time. Danny Johnson at 27 lost a lap as he came out of the pits. Just missing, staying in the same lap as they come out down the front of the 4th corner down the front. Now it's getting even tighter over there. They get down number 1 corner, out number 2 corner, they go to get down the back. Brett Hurd running smoothly down the back, number 3 corner. So it's Alan Johnson. Johnson laying it down, getting through number 3. Still on the move, getting it out down the front. Here they come. Alan Johnson still racking up that lap money, taking him out down the back. Jimmy Horton back there in 4th. In they go through that number 3 corner now. All the action getting down the back stretch to the number 3. Stretch. As they were, evenly spaced, coming down the front, only a few car lanes between them. Still getting to number 1, up along the short shootout, number 2, going in hard through that number 3. Coming around, still on the move. Here they are, laying it down to Alan Johnson, hugging that inside rail to take him out of the 4th corner. Through the short shoot, out of that number 2 they go. They get to number 2, down in the back into the number 3. Alan Johnson, only a few car lanes in front of Brett Herr as he brings him down into this number 1. Through at 6 bar now, getting through that 3D. Here they come, unofficially, they